our associations in the West, they are homosexuals, even including the most recent ones. Go in the pictures, you can do your Google and see who are we associating with as leaders. These are serious issues.
Do you find it prudent to wash that linen of your party?
No, this is not that linen.
The linen was
These are issues. When we reach the issues of values, you know, Mr. Angela, I might not share with you in terms of ideology of a party, but issues of values. These are shared
not
values.
Just for the parties, yes, for the country.
These are beyond a political party.
It's about our constitution.
Actually, Mr.
I think you're lining yourself up for disciplinary action.
If you did a research, it might be one reason why Honorable Mpuga is in hot soup. Because I'm hearing you people talk about these easy ones. The reason, first of all, ask every Nup member who comes here who is a member of parliament. When did you vote when you were passing the anti-homosexual bill?
And
find out those who didn't vote.
We should not allow taxpayers' money to support a political party.
You have never got interested
for the future of our children.
I want you to be interested.
No.
Among the Nup members of parliament, those who didn't vote, who absconded themselves, and why?
What?
Because they are there. You should do investigating.
Do you realize this is derailing?
These are serious
derailing the debate from internal democracy to values.
Excuse me, sir. The questions.
I'm coming to you. I am coming to you.
I'm not here
Honorable
for Afrobarometer.
Do you think the debate is now
That's why we shall not accept.
We shall not accept to
how
become
ugly
here
can it
for
get?
Afrobarometer, sir.
When you have a disagreement, I think John Kakande, one of our senior colleagues in the media, and he said 500 million.
And you allow that?
Honorable Mpuga was just a trigger.
Yeah.
But you had the underlying issue in the party. But for me, the sad story, all those are legitimate questions to raise. But the legitimate point that I don't want to lose in the thick of this argument are the conditions that we face as a country. You have a son of a sitting president, serving military officer, who breaks the constitution, breaks the UPDF Act, with the help of ministers in a government and MPs of a ruling party. They go and correct people.
That's diversionary.
Our people are even about to...
Does it take it to homosexuality?
To be involved in accidents in Masaka. Dr. Tamodoi, I voted for that law.
Honorable Semuji.
I voted for that law.
That's diversionary.
If it is brought tomorrow,
even if Museveni's son wants to be a president, homosexuality is something you voted, and I liked you voted against.
No, but I think that is derailing us from the debate.
No, but you cannot say derailing when it is touching.
Yeah, but
taxpayers' money is paid to Nup.
Yes, but you see, we are talking about institutions. Political parties are public institutions.
Yeah.
We're talking about other institutions that have been broken by Mr. Museveni.
That's for another discussion.
It cannot be for another discussion.
No.
For you, yes. For
diverting
for
us.
It is today.
You are diverting us
For you,
away from your internal road.
Did you come here to discuss
internal road of homosexuality? Did you come
okay, Honorable, please allow him to make his submission. You're coming.
So for me, I think the conversation that Uganda must have is what sort of, it's a similar conversation that Ghana had. The direction that the country is taking. Even Kenya had a similar discussion going into the constitution that is subsisting now. I know Tamodoi will be very happy to switch from that conversation to homosexuality.
No. I have no problem. I have no problem with such a
for one election. Mr. Museveni is the military. He beats opponents. He purchases political parties that are supposed to be competing with him. He gets his son to break the law. So we are still under Ghana rule.
The rules on the commissioner, they are very clear. How you get someone to be a commissioner, the party will nominate, but the parliament ratifies. So it is the parliament which makes a commissioner. The parliament of Uganda, not the party. And it is the parliament which can get out to be a commissioner. The party, I believe they are going to write a letter, but it is upon the Parliament of Uganda to sit and see whether there are reasons good enough for Honorable Masasi Mpuga to be removed from the position of a commissioner.
The party has already washed its hands off Mpuga.
Yes, so that's why
Does he still merit?
I don't want people to get excited.
Does he still merit the position of deputy president?
No, where the party has power, it is deputy president.
What are the chances
First of
that
all,
he'll
I'm
be
even
ejected?
surprised. Why should the party leadership go for the commissioner position where they know they don't have power? They have power to remove him as a deputy president. They should have done that. And they should do that. Because for them, they have found him wanting, according to them. The parliament has not found Honorable Masasi Mpuga wanting on his
Okay,
job.
what would happen if the party threw him out of that office of deputy president?
If they threw him out of that office,
Just hold it.
throwing him out of the office of the deputy president, even if they don't go ahead to effect that, they have already sent them the same message in the public that their leader is wanting. He doesn't have credentials good enough to be a leader. That's what they have done.
They've done what?
And no party would ever do that.
A cow without reverse gear.
Yes, and it is looking for leadership. That's why some of us, we have big questions in our head. What happened with the leadership at Kavule? Because what they did to discredit their deputy president. What they did, before even Parliament, Parliament is the one which has the power on this commission.
As we take a break,
Yes.
do you see a splinter group emerging out of this dispute?
As I told you that, when you do mistakes, then you are not in control. You cannot do a mistake and then begin to direct people how they are going to behave. Your work is to make sure you either correct your mistake.
You are also behaving.
Yes, but you are not going to tell us that behave like this. So how Ugandans are going to behave, how members of Nup are going to behave, that is upon the members. Definitely, they will respond. Just be assured of that there will be a response.
What kind of response is the big question?
There are many options. Some of us, you are hearing me, and I'm going to insist. I'm looking for an opportunity at the headquarters where they will call us. I'm a stakeholder. I want to tell them what I think they must do to reform that party. We cannot accept business as usual, where someone wakes up, you simply come up, go in the media, and state what you want to state. No, this is a public entity. It must be run as a public entity. So for us, we are going to insist on that. When they fail to respond, then we go to option 2.
And that is?
The options are many. I've told you, we have them on the table. We have them on the table. But our first is to ensure that this party, where we belong, and we are not going to be intimidated by this notion of cards. Me, I'm not among them that are going to be intimidated. Of the rest, because I'm looking for a card. First of all, did all the people who are given cards come to the parliament? Did they give cards to only 57 people?
Some tough talking.